Just 1v1 these kids. It's the same. It's the same stream name. Because go in the party and I'll say I'm doing a broadcast. Like you poo poo doo doo. Hi poo poo doo doo. Poo poo doo doo. He's now gonna be called poo poo doo doo. Yep. I can't see my game. But you're lucky you have far range guns. You have too much. I can already tell you're obsessed with Fortnite because of your act. Easy. I don't really like Minecraft. Boom! Boom! I have time. Okay. Guys, everyone, let's see if we're on the same teams. I'm still on the red team. This might be work. Come on, work.
No matter how much you clean, does your house still smell stuffy? That's because your home is filled with soft surfaces that trap odors and release them back into the room. So try Febreze.
All right, let's just 1v1 this useless.
Use Febreze every time you touch.
And then again. I don't care if you don't end it. And then again, we were in first place. Again, and then again, and then again, and then again. Hello? My phone. Hello? Hi. My name is Inko. Are we on the right team? No! Come on. Come on.
Seriously?
Alright, let's just keep on seeing the show happen. Yeah. Is this it?
Why?
Research associate at the MIT.
What? Did it work?
I wish you had it Please make it one with Jensen. Please make it one with Jensen. I wish you forget it!
Dude, you're so disappointed. I hear your mom in the background. You're disappointed. That was disappointing. I heard your mama screaming at you.
Dave, okay.
As the research associate points out, well, when deciding between Mr. Trump's
It worked! It finally worked! It worked! Finally! That's one you won the kid. I don't like the kid because he's a little piece of parties. That's why I'm making party sounds. Bruh, you guys have far range, you kids. Why do you guys get far range, but we don't? Guys, I'm at 4 HP. You're gonna easy tap me, useless bots. You guys are bots. I can tell you using aimbot because I trust, because how bad you are obsessed with Fortnite. You're obsessed with Fortnite. You're obsessed with Fortnite. People that always want to win. People that you guys are obsessed with Fortnite. I can already tell because of your voice, your act. No, I'm getting the big boys out.
I tried the North person.
I have a drum gum. I have a gum. Oh my. Yeah.
I killed Dino.
Where the heck? Where's the dynamite? It's out in the middle. That's the stink bomb.
It's gone.
Never stop. And after advancing drug delivery technology expertise to help
Peppa.
fight against cancer, never stop. And will never stop improving.
Guys, you guys are trash. You guys are so trash that you need 2 people to kill 1 person. No, you need to kill like 3 person to kill 1 person. You guys are addicted to Fortnite. I can already tell. Guys, you guys are too successful. Guys, who the heck are you? You're not even good, and you're doing no. Guys, guess what will happen to people that be mean to them? Do you know what happens? At the end of the day, they get bad stuff, way badder stuff. Nope.
Wait, build up words.
Ninja. Yeah, unfriend him.
Hold on. We got dynamite! TNT.
Aren't you guys? I have a recon expert on, so I have a recon expert on.
Okay. They're here. No build for me.
Dude, I got a good idea. No, it doesn't work. For Diamondite! For the Diamondite! For the Diamondite with him.
The Centers for Disease Control found 27.5% of high school
I'm weakening him.
30 days.
I'm weakening him.
Patients that thanks in part to specific
No, let me kill him. Good job. High five. Susie, high five. Good job. We love that. What's your other duty?
Oh my! I think I got all of his shield down. For the dynamite! For dynamite! For dynamite! For dynamite! For dynamite the outer kid! How much kills do you have? No, you don't. No, you don't. Cause you're a liar, kid. It's the dynamite! Yeah, boy. Dynamite, 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 dynamite. You guys are useless. You guys are a little piece of useless assholes. You guys are stupid. Very stupid.
Tyler, I'm literally going
a useful resource, and at that point, we were very interested in using his resource to understand exactly what actions those tobacco companies have taken.
Why see you?
To familiarize ourselves with how not to run a business.
Dr. Robert Jackman joins me now.
Can you put it in circle almost? You. That's revenge, kid. You just got killed by your own weapon. Easy, kid. Easy. 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 You got too much overload of TNT, kid. That's revenge. Overload! Then why will I be playing?
Oh my god, I hate you, Jensen.
He's older than me. My bro, how old are you guys? How old are you guys? How old are you guys?
So I said, what did he say?
My brother's like 13.
I'm good at 8 years old. I'm unfriending you, Jensen. I'm so unfriending you.
Oh, he's on 20 HP. My friend invited me.
Then why is it back on Lego Dimensions then? You guys are so rough. You guys are so good.
You guys are babies at Fortnite. You guys are a little piece of. Dad, say something mean to them.
No, I'm not saying something mean to them.
Sorry.
No.
But they're being mean.
Yeah, for dynamite. TNT, dynamite.
It's literally a giant overload of dynamite.
I'm looking at healing.
Guys, don't kill when you're getting revived.
Things in political terms, and I'm thinking this is for 2020.
I can't
We would address and own how do we unlock
Do not go down there.
so many American kids. Take my final respond to that.
Don't. Hold up.
In fact, the very few issues that motivate voters more than the well-being of their parents. And I think this is going to be one of the congressional districts because you're going to have parents saying, what are you going to do to protect our kids from becoming nicotine addicted? It is a true epidemic. And I think whether it's red or blue, I think parents
My brother's 10. Yeah, everyone does.
Okay.
You guys are, why do you even be mean to people?
Because they're child sacrifice. What are you saying? Nothing wrong.
That's one of the reasons. Why, like, who cares? Why do you even bully people? What's the meaning of bullying? The only meaning of bullying is being mean and being useless. The only really thing about bullying is actually being useless. It just makes you be. It makes you look bad. You're right now looking bad. This is going on YouTube. This is going on YouTube. If you didn't know that. This is going on YouTube. Everyone's gonna see how mean you are.
Cream is formulated with vitamin B3 and peptides to plump skin cells.
My brother is better than you. You guys shouldn't be friends with him. Nope.
Without prestige prices, try Olay
This is going on YouTube.
guarantee and complete your routine. The Olay Eye Collection with Friend Power helping you buy better.
Oh, just like you are. Oh, actually, it's and you are
And by the way, you don't even know me in real life, so why are you talking about me?
Well, we know that Kristen
That doesn't mean you know me in real life.
yeah.
If your gums bleed when you brush, give it gingivitis
Hi.
and possibly tooth loss. Help turn back the clock on gingivitis with periodontics. Leave bleeding gums behind with periodontics.
Yeah, that's what you get. You got. Yeah, you're starting to get that crying voice.
We never stop taking care of you.
And what Tommy Cornell shipped tons of cocaine to the United States, there was a lot of bloodshed.
Yeah.
What I have to do is go after these guys who are responsible.
Cocaine is a cash business, and the cartels needed to get the cash to Colombia.
Every dollar that you
This was something more than just a money case.
Ow! No! Build up! Build back up! Tyler! Are you being... Who's the one that's being mean? Yeah! Tyler, this is going on YouTube, by the way. It's going on YouTube. It is. Nah, don't be mean. Wait, who's the one? Tyler, are you the one that's being mean? Whoever's being mean, this is going on YouTube. This is probably gonna spread all over the world. You're probably. You get mean back.
Hello. 57. Interesting. 8,270. 57. That's nearly a 64 votes. And you know what he's really trying to do here? He doesn't want to face the right. He wants to. And that's why he's about
Boom.
survey question up. We continue to vote throughout the course of the day. What else, Catholics? What else can you do in the course of the day? So, guys, I looked at your survey. I believe either Trump has no strategy.
The overload. Oh shoot. He blinded us.
I think he gives good ear. I think he is a very attenuated ear. He knows what strikes a chord.
No.
That comes from his background as a reality television star. And so I think that he's constantly out
I need to find a hole.
different approaches, and when he thinks he's struck a chord, then he sticks with it. What else?
Help me. You realize you guys can't see also, right?
Himself by deflection and trying to eliminate
Don't worry.
sees as a big political threat. Teresa, I think you're probably right. Perhaps between the two, I think it's probably more it seems to be working with people
Don't worry, I can shoot everywhere.
who have got time to read with. If Trump who represented that case, the reason that he has the right to do that. Sandy Sapien, you know, at the outset of the program, I said, half the people are saying, why are you putting it on? And then half the people are saying the gates.
You guys are well, not if you don't be stopping mean. So you're saying keep on playing that's mean, so it's never gonna happen. Ha ha!
If you have moderate to
Piece of duty faces. Help me! Help me!
ongoing pain and stiffness are signs of blood erosion.
Oh, I see you guys. Let me put TNT up in here. Really good, boys. Really good, boy. Okay, but they're. Oh, he just shot me in a spawn point. He just shot me in a spawn point. You can't. There's no escape, kid. There's no escape. No escape from the dino. Yeah. Also, you are.
Further irreversible joint damage.
And guess what?
Right here, right now. Humera.
Each year, Americans waste
Are you sure about that? Come on, Tyler.
Scooper TNT.
Alright, Roy.
What?
Get off the PlayStation for an hour, okay?
No, we can't
We're gonna go downstairs, we're gonna read a couple books. Okay.
You're going to destroy
And
them.
then we'll find something to play with. But I wanna read some books and get it on this thing.
Come on.
And we can start filling this out.
Guys, I'll be right back, okay?
Symptoms fast.
Okay, we're going to play.
Guys, I'll be right back, okay?
America's leader in food delivery.
Okay.
Introducing first.
What the hell? You can't do that. Look, I'm making you done the same.
I caught you.
without the lactose, so you can enjoy it. Even
I'm actually going.
if some people say lactate, I guess all those counts must actually be big dogs.
Alright, come on.
Sit.
So, remember
I
last
can
year,
see you.
remember last year they had bucket?
Your youthful beauty.
Bucket things.
Yeah.
What bucket things?
Remember if you read like 12 books during the month, you get a pizza? Do they not have that this year? Alright, here, shut this off.
Now time for
I just want to keep.
Drum gun.
Why you keep
Enjoy the soothing effects of a luxurious flawless contour massage. Gentle waves of stress-relieving controlled vibration.
Why are you jumping the sky, baby?
Collagen production for radiant, younger-looking skin. Just like roll like that. It wakes my skin up, brightens my complexion, makes my skin look tighter, and it feels so good. Or attach a cooling eye press.
You know what's cool?
Swelling or dark circles under your eyes. It's like having two beauty tools.
And if you don't call me means
your favorite serum
you got that game I need to stay.
deeper penetration and a reduction in fine lines
Where
and wrinkles.
am I on
Rose
this one?
quartz is a love stone, so it's a little
You
bit
don't
soft
call
leather
me.
with a cooler feel than other stones. The authentic rose quartz helps reduce puffiness and inflammation and leaves you looking and feeling flawless. My skin looks a lot brighter, a lot younger, a lot healthier.
Happy long.
I look better, and life is just better. Get your flawless.
I had a bad time. But the best
Press online now at myflawlesscontour.com for only $19.99 with a 60-day money-back guarantee. Or call 1-800-860-8482. Order right now and get free shipping. It makes you glow and you feel better. Flawless Contour. Look and feel beautiful, inside and out. Good morning to you on this Saturday at 10 o'clock.
Sanchez,
Okay.
you are in the CNN newsroom. Plenty of news to get to today.
That's been a mistake. When I picked up this morning, we're glad to have you here. Several new threads on the impeachment inquiry into President Trump's
Time to
Secretary
go.
of State Mike Pompeo defending the State Department for ignoring the subpoena deadline to give Congress documents related to Ukraine. Today, in
Yes, Tyler, you're the
he said the
best.
department will, quote, obviously do
No,
all
he's the
things we're
worst, cuz.
required to do by law. Also, the White House has been subpoenaed by Congress
Yeah.
to hand over their documents on Ukraine. We're going to go live to the White House in a few minutes.
No further way.
As a second whistleblower may be getting ready to file
Time to finish. You're so
The New York
bad,
Times
Tyler.
reporting that another
Come on,
intelligence
Tyler.
official has concerns over the president's interactions with Ukraine, and the paper says this official
Tyler, I'm
has
blocking
direct
you.
knowledge of Trump's July phone
Doesn't
call
matter
with the leader of
what's right.
Ukraine, and they've spoken to the Inspector General to corroborate the details in the original complaint.
Finally, the Washington Post reporting the president's phone calls with foreign
Okay,
leaders
you just leave.
an anxiety-ridden set of events for his staff who worry he will make promises he shouldn't keep. Want to go to CNN Homes at the White House right now. So, about Ukraine, Pompeo said today the State Department was
Oh
very
my God.
at the direction of the
Get back to your
president.
PlayStation.
Does anybody know what that means yet?
Okay, so Christy.
Do I get two? Do I get two?
Now that line
No, time to finish.
about the president's
Time to
direction
finish.
simply talking about Ambassador Volker and how
Oh God, Jay.
working to make sure
No.
Ukraine and the
You didn't
United
hit me
States.
one
But that wasn't all he said. He went on to defend the fact that there was this
I need to hit
investigation
that,
into the
too.
2016 election. Remember that line from the call with the Ukrainian president where he talks about that? We know this is a theory that President Trump has pushed over and over again, that some of this came out of Ukraine, some of that interference came out of Ukraine.
Guys,
Didn't talk about was
you should try. Time to finish the game.
rival Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. And
So that
to
works
note
out.
that there is no evidence of any wrongdoing.
Oh,
Very interestingly,
such a boy. You're taking your phone from the party. No, I won't call you a bot, I promise.
talked about the fact that he missed that State Department deadline, making a little bit of news. Take a listen.
State Department sent a letter last night to Congress, which is our initial response to the document request. We'll obviously do all the things we're required to do by law. I was a member of Congress once. Article 1 has a certain set of powers, and Article 2 has an obligation to make sure that we protect officials at the State Department.
So obviously, there are a little bit of news that they say they are going to eventually actually turn over those documents. Now, in terms of the White House subpoena, we have not heard whether or not they are going to comply. All we've heard so far is a press statement from the press secretary essentially saying that these subpoenas change nothing and that this is more just Democrats being political.
Yeah, Christy, you also heard that Mike Pence, the vice president, has been subpoenaed as well. What's the word for his level?
This is really interesting. We know that originally they had requested some documents. Now they have requested another round of documents. They being the three committees that are conducting this impeachment investigation. The White House, the Vice President's office, they say that this is just not a serious request. They didn't even learn about it until after the media reports. But this is all surrounding that meeting last month in Poland, where President Trump was supposed to meet with the president of the Ukraine. Instead, he sent Vice President Pence. Now these committees, they want to know, they're interested in any role that the Vice President might have had in communicating President Trump's messaging or his views to Ukraine.
All right, Kristen Holmes from the White House. Thanks so much. Congressional Democrats are lining up witnesses for a busy week of hearings, and they may be hearing from one more person. The New York Times reporting a second intelligence officer is waiting to file a whistleblower complaint and potentially ultimately testify before Congress.
CNN Shimon Kodupez is with us now. Shimon, any idea as to what that potential second whistleblower is weighing to make that determination?
I think it's all about probably whether or not they can testify, whether or not their identity would somehow be compromised if they were to testify. There's also concerns, obviously, about classified information. A lot of the lawyers here that are involved in representing certainly the whistleblower, the concern is obviously they need clearance in order to go ahead and how this may allow their clients to make testimony and for these lawyers to be present during this testimony. So that's something that's going on. Certainly significant reporting from the New York Times that there may be potentially a second whistleblower. And what's significant about this person is that it backs up the initial whistleblower, the main whistleblower here that put all of this out there, that started this second person apparently according to testimony that was given yesterday by the intelligence community. Inspector General backs up the whistleblower, and this is someone that they interviewed as well. The investigators there at the Inspector General's office, they interviewed to get information from this person to back up some of the claims from the whistleblower. We don't know if we will ever hear from either one of these individuals publicly, but certainly that is still ongoing. And then you have other big moments here coming up this week. Of course, there's always the unknown that's going to hit us and come out of nowhere. But there is one key person that's set to testify in a closed-door proceeding on Tuesday, and that's Gordon Sondland. He's the EU ambassador appointed by the president, a longtime friend of the president, donor to the president. And what's important with him is that there are text messages, also like we've seen with the person who testified yesterday, Volker. There are text messages between them. There are text messages with Sondland and a career diplomat, where the career diplomat raises issues about assistance and security assistance, the money that Ukraine is supposed to get, raising concerns that perhaps what the president was doing here by withholding some of this money was political, because he wanted Ukraine to investigate the whole thing with the Bidens and other issues, and raising concern that perhaps the president was doing this for political reasons. And there are text messages where this happened. So certainly Gordon Sondland is going to appear before the Hill on Tuesday before these members. That's going to be a key issue, something that they want to know. And they have the text messages, so they're going to be able to ask him a lot of questions about that.
Yeah, that's right, Shimon. Someone famously responding calmly to a question about whether the U.S. was offering aid in exchange for these investigations. That's all we have time for. Thank you, guys. Thanks so much.
Sabrina Shiddick, national politics reporter for the Wall Street Journal and CNN political analyst, as well as former White House counsel to President Clinton and CNN legal analyst Jeff Quinn. Thank you both for being with us. We certainly appreciate it. I want to ask you, Jack, about Secretary Pompeo. He's missed 3 deadlines already, and yet we hear from him today saying, when he's in Greece, that the department will, quote, obviously do all the things we are required to do by law. Aren't they required to hand over these documents?
Yes, they are. I mean, the subpoena is valid, and Congress has a right to demand this information, and he clearly is held in contempt if the information is not forthcoming. Now, Congress has something called an inherent contempt power, which, by the way, if that involves the House of Representatives, in order to execute on that by, for example, holding the individual to whom the subpoena is issued in contempt, and then levying punitive measures in order to encourage the person subpoenaed to comply, you don't need the other body in the Congress, that is to say the Senate now, to participate in that decision. The House can do this on its own.
So, Sabrina, I wanted to ask you about these other subpoenas from House Dems that they've issued for Acting Chief of Staff Liz Mulvaney as well as Vice President Pence. What specifically do we know that they want the two of them to produce?
Well, I think what Democrats are trying to do now is put together a broader picture of, from start to finish, what the administration's efforts look like in terms of applying pressure to Ukraine to investigate one of the president's political rivals and try and further the president's own political motivations based on the allegations at hand, who was involved in that effort, who had knowledge of that effort, and then any attempts that may have been made by the administration to conceal those efforts. We already know, based on the summary that the White House released of the president's call with his Ukrainian counterpart, that President Trump did repeatedly press President Zelensky to investigate Joe Biden and his son Hunter Biden, and he, of course, mentioned his personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani. He even offered the assistance of his own Justice Department. Now it's about not just corroboration, but really understanding just what this entire potential effort looked like and who had knowledge of it. So I think that you're going to see escalating tensions, of course, with the administration not seeming to comply, and whether that's going to lead to contempt or whether it will be evidence for Democrats as they try and build a case of obstruction, that remains to be seen. But certainly at the moment it seems like both sides are bracing for a showdown as Democrats issue these subpoenas, and you see the president ratchet up his own rhetoric and try and rally Republican troops on Capitol Hill in his defense.
I want to listen here to Matt Gaetz, representative from Florida. He was just recently, last hour, on with Michael Smukkanish, and Smukkanish asked him what kind of precedent would it be to sit for a future election if the president's requests for foreign assistance in our elections are normalized. Very important word, they're normalized. Let's listen to what the representative had to say.
You heard my commentary. What kind of a precedent would we be setting for future elections if the president's requests for foreign assistance in our elections is normalized?
I have to reject the premise of the question. I think that the president's context for these discussions isn't forward-leaning into the next election. He's attempting to solicit Ukraine's support to find out what happened in the last election.
Jack, what's your response to that?
Well, you know, they're saying that they want to look backwards and revisit the whole Mueller investigation and so on. But that's not what this is really about. I mean, the president's and his people are clearly most concerned about re-election. And what they want to do here is make sure that the president gets re-elected. And part of that was to get Ukraine to participate in an investigation of the Bidens. That's the principal purpose here. The secondary benefit of involving the Ukrainians in terms of getting help in sort of revisiting the 2016 election, I think that's mostly just smoke being blown at this whole thing in order to obscure what they're really up to. But, there's a side benefit there if they can somehow keep the process of discrediting Mueller and his investigation moving forward. But the key thing here is what they are doing, and your question, I think the heart of your question, and it's critically important, is do we really want to permit, as happened in 2016, foreign countries to be involved in our election process, not just involved in our election process, but manipulating it. moving it in a different direction than the American people would otherwise choose. This happened in 2016. There's no doubt about it, and it's unthinkable that we could have foreign countries, by the way, surreptitiously, not out in the open like the American people when they donate money or go to the polls. This would be foreign governments operating, behind the scenes under cover of night in order to manipulate the election process, and as part of the scheme to comply with what is going on on our side here is extortion. I mean, we can be very gentle about it and say that the president's prodding them to cooperate. He is extorting their involvement in this process.
Sabrina Siddiqui and Jack Quinn, I'm sorry we're out of time. Thank you both so much. Appreciate you being here.
Pleasure.
After several days of speculation, it turns out it was more than just heart stents. It turns out that Senator Bernie Sanders had a heart attack this week, but his campaign says it will not keep him off the campaign trail. Hear his message to voters after he left the hospital.
And New York police have arrested a man they say went on a deadly rampage overnight. What we're learning about 4 victims.
And take a look at these live pictures from Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta getting underway. More than 500 balloons set to light up the sky during the 9-day event. We'll take you there live.
Our 18-year-old was in an accident. When I called USA, it was that voice asking me, is your daughter okay? That's where I felt relief.
We're the Rivera family, and we plan to be with USAA for life.
See how much you could save with USAA Insurance.
I heard you the first time. I just wanted to hear it again.
Now available at Walmart.com. World-class rechargeable hearing aid for hundreds, not thousands of dollars, including our new app-controlled hearing aid that gives you full control of your sound environment. Try them in the comfort of your home for 60 days. Our full lineup available with free 2-day shipping now at Walmart.com.
Hearing Assist will change your life.
This is Mia. This is Mia's pulse. With pressure rising and racing. This is also Mia's pulse that her doctor keeps in check so she can find balance. This is Mia's pulse, and now it's more stable than ever. This is what Medicare for Blue Cross Blue Shield does for Mia. And with over 80 years of healthcare expertise, imagine what we can do for you. This is the benefit of Blue.
There's a power in listening. It's what gives Audible members an edge. It opens our minds, changes our perspective, connects us, and pushes us further. The most inspiring minds, the most compelling stories. Audible.
Do your countertops look like this? There's never enough space for power outlets. Introducing Socket Shelf by Sharper Image, the incredible new wall outlet expander that adds a shelf to any outlet for clutter-free counters. No installation required. Just plug it in to power it up. Stop wrestling with those tangled, messy wires. Socket Shelf by Sharper Image features a built-in storage shelf, keeping all your electronics safe, organized, and fully charged. And it quadruples your power with 6 outlets and 2 USB ports. Turn an ordinary outlet into the ultimate charging powerhouse. Socket Shelf locks securely in place to any outlet, guaranteeing any item on the shelf stays safe. Use in the bathroom to keep kids' countertops clean and everything at their fingertips. The handy shelf gives you extra space where you need it most, perfect for pedestal sinks. Add extra power and storage in the kitchen. Electronics stays safe and off the counters during food prep. It's the ultimate charging station in the bedroom, and it's strong enough for any handyman's workbench. With a 180-degree outlet design, you can plug in any device at any angle, and it has a built-in surge protector that keeps electronics safe from unexpected jolts. Now, Socket Shelf by Sharper Image is just $29.99. But wait, order now and get absolutely free shipping. That's right, free shipping. Socket Shelf is UL listed with surge protection, so it's safe to use anywhere, even GFI outlets. And it comes with an unprecedented 5-year warranty. Socket Shelf plus absolutely free shipping for just $29.99. And for the best offer yet, log on to find out how you can get Socket Shelf starting at the incredible low price of just $19.99 with free shipping. In stock for immediate delivery, so order now.
To order the socket shelf for $29.99 plus free shipping, call 1-800-691-9680. That's 1-800-691-9680, or order online at socketshelf.com. That's socketshelf.com. Order now.
The Bernie Sanders campaign is confirming what many have suspected all week, that the 78-year-old senator suffered a heart attack.
Sanders left the Las Vegas hospital yesterday. He thanked the doctors and the nurses who helped him recover. But the question is, will this affect his run for the presidency?
Hello, everybody. We're in Las Vegas. I just got out of the hospital a few hours ago, and I'm feeling so much better. I just want to thank all of you for the love and warm wishes that you sent to me. See you soon on the campaign trail.
CNN's Ryan Noble is following this story. He looks great there, Ryan. What are we hearing about his recovery?
Well, I don't think there's any doubt, Chrissy, that he does feel a lot better. Whenever you're dealing with a situation like this with your heart and you had 2 stents put in an artery that has a blockage of some sort, you are going to feel better. And I'm told that Bernie Sanders feels a whole lot better, that he was bouncing off the walls of his hotel or of his hospital room, and he wanted to get back out on the campaign trail as soon as possible. But the campaign is taking a very cautious approach to this at this point. The only date that they have confirmed that Sanders will take part in terms of the campaign going forward is going to be at the debate, the CNN debate on October 15th. So that's about 2 weeks from now. Now, he's expected to head back to Burlington, Vermont today. That's, of course, his hometown, where he's expected to take a step back, recover and recuperate, and then decide what takes next. And I know this morning you guys spoke to a doctor from the Cleveland Clinic who talked about Sanders' prognosis and what it means for the campaign. Take a listen to that.
There's no reason why he can't fairly quickly get back to what he's doing. We know something about his disease. We know it was relatively limited. We know he got treatment very early, and the right treatment is to reopen the artery. And so in the modern era, a heart attack, is something you recover from fairly quickly.
Now, of course, there's 2 different conversations here that are taking place, right? There's the health concerns, and then there are the political concerns. And as the doctor said, Bernie Sanders is likely to make a full recovery from this heart attack. He may need some sort of behavior modification, but he could go on to live a long life. But the political concern here is that he is a 78-year-old man who has now suffered a heart attack. That is something that could make life difficult for him from a political perspective. But at this point, Boris and Christie, the campaign says they plan to move on as if nothing happened, and that he is in this race for the long haul.
Yeah, the senator also staying on message very quickly after being released from the hospital, tweeting out that he's lucky he had good health care and that everybody should have that sort of access to health care. He tweeted, Medicare for all. Ryan Nobles, thanks so much.
Thank you.
So there are political ads, campaign signs, you've got rallies, you've got all kinds of things. How exactly does political propaganda, how is it effective? I mean, how is it really? We're going to discuss with Jason Stanley. He's author of How Propaganda Works. That's next.
Plus, the battle against the British media continues for the royals, while Prince Harry is now suing UK tabloid newspapers. Those details ahead.
There you go. Slow slicing fruits, veggies, and those stinky onions that bring you to tears. But not anymore. Introducing NutriChopper, the compact handheld speed slicer that cuts up to 10 times quicker than a knife. Watch. You can have 1 slice or 10 perfect slices at once. Amazing! You can just julienne, or you can bundle slice julienne sticks at lightning speed. With NutriChopper, you can slice the entire onion, or mince a mound of onions and never have time for tears. Why slice a single apple wedge when you can wedge it all in one snap? NutriChopper comes with the razor-sharp interchangeable stainless steel blades you need to make all of the cuts you want, and all incredibly quick. Chop thick slices, chop thin slices, chop cubes, chop sticks, and wedge whole fruits and vegetables in just 1 second. Slice it and cook it right in the pan, right on your stove. Chop and slice right into the pot for a family-sized stew with no mess. Snap and slice a fruit salad for the kids right into the bowl in seconds. Slice up a healthy salad for a quick and easy meal on the go. Cube meats and cheeses quick in a snap. And NutriChopper comes with a perfect portion container and fresh keeping lid so you can slice it, seal it, and store it all in one. To clean, simply rinse or rack it in a dishwasher. Then lock it to store it safely in a drawer. And now the NutriChopper with the thin slice, thick slice, wedge, and cube blades. And the slice and store container and lid, a value of over $40, is yours for just $19.99. But wait, order now and we'll even pay the shipping for you. You get the complete NutriChopper set with blades and container with lids, all for just $19.99 with free shipping. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-417-5840 or go online at NutriChopper.com. That's 1-800-417-5840 or go to NutriChopper.com. Order now.
On the next episode of This Is Life with Lisa Lay.
Medications routinely taken for anxiety, overprescribed,
They're taking these medications for such simple things.
and misunderstood.
How can you give out a drug that changes your brain?
I felt like my mind had snapped.
Could benzos be the next big killer? Is there any room for error?
No, it's a life or death mistake.
This Is Life with Lisa Lay. Tomorrow at 10 on CNN.
Welcome to Roman, a digital health clinic for men. Roman is accessible, trustworthy,
And gets people the help they need from a real doctor.
all from the comfort of their own home.
I guess that about sums it up.
I used to have to go in to the auto parts store. Pay too much, never find quite what I'm looking for. Now I just go online, rock out and see all the parts my car will ever need. Lower prices, more parts, more brands. It's so easy to find the right parts fast. All the parts your car will ever need. I got 'em. All the parts your car will ever need. I got 'em.
Get a free mesothelioma book from mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. That's why we offer this free book.
Call toll-free at 1-800-821-8383.
Back-to-back episodes of the CNN original series Tricky Day, tonight at 9.
Closed captioning brought to you by TheraWorks Relief. Prevent and relieve muscle cramps.
If you suffer from muscle cramps in your legs and feet, TheraWorks Relief can help.
Get TheraWorks Relief today. Available in stores everywhere.
It's testing out right now, and lawmakers have been meeting with their constituents during recess to try to gauge public opinion on the impeachment process.
Yeah, New York Democratic Congressman Max Rose held a town hall in Brooklyn where he discussed his support for the inquiry. Rose represents a predominantly Republican district in New York, so you have to ask, how are his constituents responding to his position? CNN correspondent Paul Sandoval joins us now from New York. Paul, how are his constituents feeling about this?
You know, guys, it's a tough position to be in, right? You have at this point, you have Max Rose, who was the last New York City congressman who had essentially been a holdout when it comes to deciding on whether or not to support this impeachment probe. But then this week, a shift in that message as he basically added his name to the list of moderate Democrats who are coming out supporting this impeachment probe. And he's not alone.
Congresswoman Slotkin.
It's a change of heart for some moderate Democrats in Congress who at one point refused to go anywhere near the word impeachment.
I have not been supportive of an impeachment inquiry up until now.
Michigan Congresswoman Alyssa Slotkin's announcement this week prompted a not-so-warm response from Trump supporters in her district.
The most powerful man in the world reached out to a foreigner, a foreign leader, and asked him to dig up dirt on an American.
Impeachment also on the minds of constituents in Congressman Max Rose's district.
How are you doing, too? I'm good.
It's a one red spot in New York City.
We need to emphasize that this is a sad and tragic day for the United States of America.
At a Friday night town hall, the Democratic lawmaker once again took questions about his recent decision to back impeachment.
We are going to push and push and push so we make sure that we will hopefully this White House is stable.
Rose's district includes Staten Island's Richmond County. It's the only county in New York City that voted for Donald Trump in 2016. Despite that, there was
little evidence of any broad anger at Rose's town halls this week, even among non-Democrats like Roy Russo.
I think that's a political thing that he just almost has to do because he's a freshman congressman. I don't know how he can go otherwise. It's a political body and he has to support it. It doesn't affect my thinking of him, my opinion about the impeachment.
While many of his constituents say impeachment is not a top priority, it is for Democrats like Rose. He has a message for congressional Republicans.
They can show some semblance of political courage and integrity as we seek to get to the bottom of what perceives to be a serious issue of corruption and national security.
How you doing? Now, Rose told me that he's very well aware that there are many in his constituency that he believes will be upset by the decision that he made this week, but he also said that he's very well aware that, to use his own words, that there are many who will be elated by this news. Ultimately, though, Boris and Christie says that he's confident that this will not distract many in his constituency when it comes to some of the more local issues.
I'm ready to post, Senator. Good to see you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Joining us now to discuss all of this is Jason Stanley. He's the author of How Propaganda Works. Good morning, Jason. Thanks so much for joining us. It was certainly a timely conversation to have with you. You wrote about the theory of how propaganda works. What we're seeing play out in real life between Democrats and Republicans carving and framing their narratives, not just theory. So how critical is propaganda amid this impeachment inquiry?
Caitlin? It's very critical. Now, we must bear in mind that the U.S. government has always lied to its citizens. The Iraq War, the financial crisis. It's not the lying that's new. But what's distinctive and new right now is something different, bald-faced lying. The president is not lying, as the philosopher Jessica Kaiser argues. Bald-faced lying isn't lying. Bald-faced lying, there's no intent to deceive. The president's supporters know the things he's saying are untruths. The president is bald-faced lying because he's trying to place himself at the center of a reality drama of us versus them, where it's about winning or losing, it's not about the truth. And that's something we have to resist.
Now, Jason, some would say, supporters of the president would say that he speaks a truth that the press and that simply doesn't understand. Is that indicative of his use of propaganda, or is that simply a deeper problem in the culture itself?
It's both, because we've had a division of our information space. So people just get information from one source and they don't trust other sources. But it's not really trust. We find 40% or so, a large group of Republicans who are denying that Biden was ever mentioned in the Ukraine transcript. So the information space is corrupted beyond that. I believe that many of Trump's supporters know that what he's saying are false, that he's uttering untruths. But they think it doesn't matter because the truth doesn't matter. What the president has done is he's destroyed the information space. So everyone thinks it's just us versus them. It's just Democrats versus Republicans. And what we have to return to is a focus on what's true and what's not.
So how does the media do that? I mean, if there's so many outlets, if he's destroyed the information space by spreading misinformation, how do we then go about this?
You're still waking up.
Well, I think
Rory, get off the floor.
This is a Democrats versus Republicans thing, not representing it as a political thing. Focusing on the facts, saying this was in this transcript. The president is denying it, not representing this as a political battle between us versus them. We know from history that totalitarian regimes set things up so that it's all a spectacle, all a game between them and us, and we have to avoid that, and we have to return the information space to one where people are focusing on what's true and what's not, and they leave the partisan battles to one side for the moment.
Easier said than done. Jason Stanley, thank you so much for the time this morning.
Thank you.
Well, President Trump is tweeting to one person in particular that you might think of as an unlikely target of some of his latest attacks.
Do you
sit in a chair all day long? Does your lower back or bottom ache? You're not alone. Prolonged uncomfortable sitting can lead to a variety of painful health problems.
All right, here, just
Many car seats are too firm or don't give enough support. But no more. That's over. It's time for Perfect Cushion. Perfect Cushion contains an inner layer of therapeutic comfort gel that distributes your weight to eliminate uncomfortable pressure points. It's truly the world's most comfortable seat cushion. The true secret is the perfect blend of memory foam and gel with a special orthopedic design that allows the tailbone to float above the seat, helping to reduce the stress and pressure that causes aches and pains from sitting too long. Now you can turn that hard dining room chair into a soft, cozy seat while you eat. It's got a no-slip grip surface, so the Perfect Cushion stays securely in place. Its soft fleece top lets you stay at your desk longer to get more done. It's even got a built-in handle. You can take Perfect Cushion anywhere. Use it in the car, at home, at the game, even out on the boat. If you use a wheelchair, Perfect Cushion is a godsend. And it's machine washable.
I love the gel. I really feel it working. I sit in this chair for hours at a time, and now I'm finally comfortable.
Now, for this special TV offer, you can get the incredible new Perfect Cushion for the ultra-low price of $29.99. That's an amazing value, but that's not all. For our best value yet, order now, and you can double your money and get a second Perfect Cushion free. Just pay separate processing and handling. Keep one at home and one in the office, or use your two Perfect Cushions anywhere you want. Call the click now to get your Perfect Cushions today.
To order the Perfect Cushion for $29.99 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-313-2055. Or order online at buyperfectcushion.com. That's buyperfectcushion.com. Call or log on now.
The sound of home sweet home. Funny. Statistics show guys in my profession avoid places with home security. Still, only 1 in 5 houses has it. You know, maybe it's because traditional security companies make it such a pain. Robbing you blind, hidden costs and contracts, which, as a career larcenist, I respect. There's only one security system that's good enough for my house and my family. Simply Safe. With 24/7 professional monitoring, if something's going down, Simply Safe can send video verification directly to police, which helps them respond up to 3.5 times faster. Thanks, Larry. With whole load protection, Simply Safe watches every door and window. With motion and glass break sensors, a panic button, and a freakishly loud siren to encourage guys like me to leave fast. With Simply Safe's Video Doorbell Pro, you'll know if the person at your door is red or well. With my smart lock, I can let him in. One stray move, and I can lock up from right here. Simply Safe doesn't just protect you from house. It can also defend against other home concerns like fire and water damage from leaks.
Water sensor triggered.
And unlike security gadgets that only watch a room or two, Simply Safe has everything you need to blanket your home with protection. You can set it up yourself or have a security specialist do it for you. No wonder both PC Magazine and CNET named Simply Safe their editor's choice. They may not be as well acquainted with home security as I, but they know their stuff. Plus, Simply Safe is just $15 a month with no contract, so I'm never locked in. I've been there. Not my thing. So take it from an expert. Get Simply Safe and protect home like a pro.
Each system comes with free shipping and a 60-day risk-free guarantee at simplysafe.com.
Near this hour, the president has an awful lot to say this morning about Mitt Romney. The first of 2 tweets reads this: "Somebody please wake up Mitt Romney and tell him that my conversation with the Ukrainian president was a congenial and very appropriate one, and my statement on China pertained to corruption, not politics. If Mitt worked this hard on Obama, he could have won. Sadly, he choked." That was followed by a second tweet insulting the senator, saying that he's bad for Republicans. Our panel with us today, former Democratic Party Chairman Ace Gutfold and KABC Talk Radio host John Phillips. Gentlemen, thank you both for being here. John,
Good morning.
So with these tweets, good morning to you. How did this help the Republican Party?
Well, I think it's going to be the best part of the meeting.
The president just wanted to make sure you were woken up.
Let's just get started. Yeah. Well, this is all about Mitt Romney kicking tires on a White House run. And the president, of course, is responding to that via his favorite means, which is Twitter. Although I don't think he has anything to worry about with Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney is a guy who was scared out of the last race by Jeb Bush, low-energy Jeb. And now he's thinking about getting back in now that he's in the U.S. Senate. President Trump is more popular with Republicans certainly than McCain or George W. No Republican is going to get him in the primary, but it is nice to see him going off on Twitter.
It's entertainment. Pure entertainment. I think Mitt Romney's not worried about losing his seat on the Senate because he's got a strong base in Utah. I think he's a strong moral voice that we need in the GOP, and it'll be interesting to see how many will follow versus to continue to support a president that has put his political interests in a foreign country ahead of American interests. And while we were joking earlier, this is very serious. I know John knows it's very serious, but more Mitt Romneys, if they stand up, like a few other senators, will understand that this is not only serious, but our American democracy is at risk, and that's no laughing matter.
I want to ask you about some of the other news that's making headlines this morning. House Foreign Affairs Committee aide telling CNN that Secretary Pompeo again missed yesterday's subpoena deadline to turn over documents. Secretary Pompeo has been in the House for 6 years. He served in the House. He understands the role of congressional oversight, John. So what can committees do at this point, and why would he not cooperate?
Well, Adam Schiff seems to have a different revelation every day. It was the whistleblower that it turns out he was talking to. Now I guess there's a second one that he's inferring is going to come out and say some stuff very soon. And this is a situation where if they had the goods, they would put them out there and they would show it. Cut out the middlemen, cut out all of these people. It's Adam Schiff who's the one that's doing the talking and putting the words in everyone's mouth as this ventriloquist.
Okay, John,
come out and tell us what you got so we can look at it and then move on.
Okay, let me ask you this though. Today in Greece, the Secretary of State said that in terms of releasing these documents, that the State Department focused, quote, at the direction of the president. So is the president telling him not to release these documents?
Of course, I'm sorry, go right ahead.
Go ahead.
John, go ahead.
Well, we'll find out in due time. I mean, this is what happens with separation of powers. They'll investigate. Ultimately, we will find out. But again, if they had a smoking gun, if they had a quid pro quo, if they had something, they wouldn't be implying it. They would be out there waving it on live television.
Well, Christy, we are out there. We're waving it. We got the quid pro quo. We got the memo in Trump's own words. We have the texts that have been disclosed. We have the intelligence and the diplomacy community that are cooperating. We may have a potentially second whistleblower who was the corroborator of the first whistleblower's complaint to the Inspector General. And so we are waving it. And we are doing investigations. And we are going down the impeachment road. And you know what? If the State Department doesn't want to cooperate, if no agency doesn't want to cooperate, if the White House won't cooperate, add it to an obstruction charge. They've got enough documents and enough witnesses already. Proceed lazily to impeachment and then put the GOP on the Senate and put Donald Trump and our American democracy on trial before the Senate. And I hope that the GOP will come to their senses and vote for American democracy and not for this president.
Okay, so here's the thing. Scott, you say that they have enough evidence. Do Democrats have enough money? And here's why I ask this. Let's take a look at some of the fundraising numbers here, because President Trump is killing it when it comes to fundraising numbers. I think he's up to 125 million compared to the highest Democrat who has, I believe it's 25 million. So, John, or Scott, how do Democrats compete with that economically? Are there still too many people, I suppose, that are in the field? And at what point do you reach a sense of urgency that, hey, we have to whittle this field down so we can focus this money?
I think by December or January, the field will be whittled down based on process for who's appearing in the debates. That's the first thing. Secondly, if you look at the amount of money all of the Democratic presidential candidates are raising, it's a lot of money. The Republican, the GOP, as well as Trump, certainly because they're the incumbent and they've got that 40% who are diehard GOP and Trump fans, they certainly are going to outraise the Democrats for now. But in totality, there's a lot of interest in all of these Democratic candidates. When you whittle the field down, and the DNC starts to support that one candidate, and then we start doing joint fundraising, I think the numbers, if they don't even out, it doesn't matter. Because money doesn't win elections. Connecting the voters, and voters win elections. And they've got a great message. The Dems have a great message. And Trump, every time he opens his mouth, I got to tell you, it helps the Democrats and their voting base.
I apologize that we've run out of time, gentlemen. It's Scott Hogan and John Phillips. We appreciate you both so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Still to come, a potential phone hacking scandal involving Prince Harry's voicemail. Details ahead.
First, after several initial failures, a device designed to clean up plastic floating in the ocean is finally working. This week's Mission Ahead looks at the challenges of designing the system and why we should all care about the plastic that's in our waters.
What we see here are actually the stomach contents of a single sea turtle that was found dead 2 years ago.
This is what's on one sea turtle.
One sea turtle.
There are approximately 150 million tons of plastic in the world's oceans, and a recent UK report predicts that that number will triple in the next decade.
Only if we go out there and clean it up, this amount of plastic is going to go down.
How? It's an almost 2,000-foot-long floating pipe with a net hanging down. Winds and waves propel the U-shaped system, creating a funnel to catch plastics. Every few months, a boat brings the collected plastic back to shore. This first version of the system was deployed to much fanfare in 2018, but it failed to collect and retain the plastic. Since then, the team has added a parachute to slow it down and a cork line to prevent the plastic from going over the top of the floating pipe. Now, the team says, the new system is working. But critics have worried about the system's effect on marine life.
We don't have anything that can entangle marine life. Because of the current flows underneath it, all the plastic which floats will remain in this zone in front of the boat system.
The ultimate goal? To clean up 90% of ocean plastic by the year 2040.
Back in the day, people said, well, there's no way to clean this up. The best thing we can do is not make it worse. But to me, that's a very uninspiring message. You know, everyone wants the future to be better than the present, and that's what we hope to achieve with this cleanup.
Mission Ahead is brought to you by Fujifilm. Value from innovation. Never stop improving the future with Fujifilm. Visit CNN.com/missionahead to explore ways that leaders are taking on projects that our future depends on.
After transforming to meet the challenges of a digital world, never stop. After engineering 3D imaging technologies that help doctors quickly diagnose disease, never stop. And after advancing drug delivery technology expertise to help in the fight against cancer, never stop. And we'll never stop improving the future by building on our core innovations and over 80 years of experience. Never stop. Fujifilm. Value from innovation.
Anyone's watching this broadcast?
When I see Hugo of Hair by Hugo,
I know it's taking a while, but
of scissors,
well,
I'm the Hartford.
I don't know.
And I see nothing small in small business.
The Hartford. The book's got your back. Grubhub, America's leader in food delivery, just got better. Introducing Perks. Millions of dollars in deals and free food nationwide. Download the Grubhub app today and see the perks waiting for you.
This is your wake-up call. If you have moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis, month after month, the clock is ticking on irreversible joint damage. Ongoing pain and stiffness are signs of joint erosion. Humira can help stop the clock. Prescribed for 15 years, Humira targets and blocks the source of inflammation that contributes to joint pain and irreversible damage.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
How to stop the clock on further irreversible joint damage. Talk to your rheumatologist. Right here, right now. Humira.
Honeybees are one of the world's most important agricultural populations. They're dying around the world at alarming rates. So we have to innovate. We have to think outside the box, or think outside the hive. Beatown installs beehives on corporate campuses and uses them to facilitate year-round employee engagement and leadership development programming. There's a lot of things people thought were crazy before they were a success. I'll be the crazy bee girl, and I will take that name proudly.
10 candidates, one night, one stage. Biden, Warren, Sanders, Harris, Buttigieg, Booker, Klobuchar, O'Rourke, Castro, Steyer of CNN Presidential Town Hall. Equality in America, Thursday night, 7 Eastern on CNN.
A lot of people need to replace their windows or patio doors, but they put it off because they think it'll be too expensive. Hi, I'm Ann Romer, and I'm here with Michael Smith from Renewal by Anderson. You really work with the customers to find affordable solutions.
We do. We're the replacement window division of Anderson, one of the largest manufacturers in the country. So we can usually offer our customers larger discounts and better financing than smaller companies or contractors.
So we're not a high-pressure company.
We'll come to your home and assess your current windows, show you where you might be losing energy, and take measurements. Then we'll leave you with an exact price quote that's good for an entire year.
Right now, Renewal by Anderson has a fantastic offer for homeowners.
Save 20% on windows, entry doors, and patio doors. And to make it more affordable, no money down, no payments, and no interest for a year. To schedule your free window and door diagnosis, call
What is going on?
897-7800.
It's untouchable. Declassified tomorrow night at 9.
My prediction on how you're acting is that you were up very early this morning. What time did you get up?
Yeah, according to investigators, the men who are homeless were beaten to death. This happened in 2 separate locations in Chinatown. A 24-year-old man.
I got up at 9 o'clock on the dot. Yep. 9 o'clock, yes.
Prince Harry is suing the owners of UK tabloid newspapers The Sun and Daily Mirror for allegedly hacking into his phone.
This, of course, after his wife, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, sued the UK
for the players that are logging
is called, claiming it illegally published.
You might hear Dave and his dad in the background. I can.
It's just days since Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, launched legal proceedings against the Mail on Sunday for allegedly publishing a private letter to her father, and now her husband, Prince Harry, has filed new claims against tabloid newspapers. Buckingham Palace has confirmed that the lawsuit regards the illegal interception of voicemail messages. News group newspapers, parent company of the Sun, have confirmed that they have received a claim. A source at the publisher of the Mirror says it's aware of the legal proceedings, but it hasn't yet received official notification. Both papers have declined to comment on the allegations at this time. Now, the big question here is, when did this alleged voicemail interception take place? Does it date back to the so-called hacking scandal of 2005-2006? That was the hacking of royal and celebrity phones, and it engulfed those newspapers as well as the now news of the world. This scandal resulted in numerous lawsuits, settlements, criminal charges, and even jail time for journalists, as well as a $1 million wide-ranging inquiry into press standards by Lord Leveson. Prince Harry's decision to sue tabloid papers comes days after his wife's and after his extraordinary and emotional statement on the tabloid press, in which he criticised the double standards, he said, of a specific press pack which gave positive coverage of their recent trip in Africa and of his wife. He says they vilified her for the last 9 months. It feels like the first shots of a new royal battle against the British media. Anna Stewart, CNN, London.
Now here's something a bit more uplifting. A hot air balloon fiesta in Albuquerque, New Mexico, with hundreds of balloons, even more people. We'll take you there live. Stay tuned.
CoQ10 is the #1 cardiologist recommended supplement for heart health. I take Cunol CoQ10. Why? Because Cunol has 3 times better absorption than regular CoQ10. Cunol, the better CoQ10.
They couldn't defeat him. So now the swamp's trying to take him out. First, the Mueller investigation. Now Ukraine. Politics at its worst. President Trump is changing things, renegotiating bad trade deals, securing our border, creating 6 million new jobs. It isn't pretty. The swamp hates him, but Mr. Nice Guy won't cut. It takes a tough guy to change Washington. It takes Donald Trump.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
So Darren, you're with the UPS store?
Yeah, we actually printed these invites.
Wow, I thought you guys just did shipping.
No, we do printing, packing, shredding, notarizing, mailboxing, faxing, binding, taping, laminating, copying, consulting, creating, designing, returning, and of course shipping.
Cool.
Nice costume.
It's my work uniform.
Where are you going?
Go to the UPS store for everything your small business needs. And of course, shipping.
There's a power in listening. It's what gives Audible members an edge. It opens our minds, changes our perspective, connects us, and pushes us further. The most inspiring minds, the most compelling stories. Audible.
The CNN and New York Times Democratic presidential debate. Biden, Warren, Sanders, Buttigieg, Harris, Yen, Booker, O'Rourke, Steyer, Klobuchar, Gabbard, Castro. 12 candidates, one stage. October 15th at 8, live on CNN.
Let's keep this party alive.
The Sands is now Wind Creek, Bethlehem, and your luck just changed. And to celebrate, we're giving away a little change, like $2 million in cash and prizes. What? Just visit windcreekbethlehem.com for more information.
Non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Injury Help Desk. Attention, Roundup Weed Killer users. If you or a loved one used or were exposed to Roundup Weed Killer and were later diagnosed with the cancer known as non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation.
Roundup Weed Killer was recently designated a probable cancer-causing product by the World Health Organization. If you or a loved one were diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma after using Roundup Weed Killer, time is limited to file a claim.
Call 1-800-380-0630. Call now.
New day, Monday morning starting at 6 Eastern on CNN.
You realize your vows are a Whitesnake song?
I do. If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 50% or more. CNN Heroes is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com to see how much you could save.
Well, she was tired of seeing news reports about violence in her city, so this week CNN Hero had an idea. What if she decided to help people regain a sense of community and do this one block at a time? She began in West Englewood. That's one of Chicago's most turbulent neighborhoods. Here's Robin Carroll.
I started coming out to the community. The lots were all empty. The houses were getting boarded up. People were not coming outside. I stood on the corner and just asked anyone that walked by, are you interested in taking back your community? And everyone said, absolutely yes. We are really brave space and courageous space. We're going to get there. We will work through all of what is holding you back to becoming the person and the potential that you have to be.
To see how they transformed the block and learn more about Robin's incredible work, go to cnnheroes.com.
And these are some incredible pictures from Albuquerque, New Mexico, the land of enchantment. This is the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. More than 500 balloons set to light up the night sky during the 9-day event.
Beautiful. Hey, we hope that you make some great memories today.
CNN's Newsroom with Frederica Whitfield is up next. Thanks for watching.
No cover-up spray here. It's the irresistibly fresh scent of Febreze Air Effects. Cheaper aerosols can cover up odors, bearing the smell in a flowery fog. Switch to Febreze Air Effects. Febreze eliminates even the toughest odors from the air, and it uses a 100% natural repellent to leave behind a pleasant scent you'll love. Use anywhere odors can spread. Freshen up, don't cover up. Febreze Air Effects. Grubhub, America's leader in food delivery, just got better. Introducing Perks. Millions of dollars in deals and free food nationwide. Download the Grubhub app today and see the perks waiting for you.
Each year, Americans waste $21 billion by overpaying on car insurance. That's why I went to thezebra.com. Because while every company claims to save you money on car insurance, the Zebra shows you who actually can.
Compare car insurance for free at thezebra.com today.
In the next minute, an animal who's been cruelly abused by a thoughtless owner might not survive. Every minute of every day in America, animals are feeling the pain of being abused or neglected. These animals have done nothing.